the intro in there. All right. So Jimmy, how's the music? Okay. All right. How's my audio? Don't need to cut up. All right. I'm gonna keep you out there just for a minute. All right. Looks like we got some people in there. My twin, also known as my son. The baby girl is out there. She's a moderator. Stephanie Mills, what's going on, baby? Leonardo Versiani Pavia. Funko is gated for new sellers like me, and we're going to talk about that. You're in the right place, baby. Happy 2020, my man. Here as always, Ajian Raja. Hello. Hey, K Cameron. Just letting me know that my audio is good because you already know I'm going to ask that. All right, everything's good, Jim. I'm going to turn you loose. Okay, I'm standing by. Text me if you need to. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, everybody. Manuel Duforte. HA Boutique, what's up? Linda Wright, hey, you made it. What's up, girl? Make sure you smash that like button. And we're going to get started. Let's see if I can get this right. All right, hustlers, what's going on? It's your main chocolate stain Horace, also known as La Machine, also known as Old King Funko. All right. So that's what this one is going to be about. We're going to be talking all Funko today. And I thought that would be something interesting. Of course, we always focus on newbies. That's the main thing. But you know what? Newbies want to get ungated. Newbies want to get into some of the popular items. And Funko just happens to be probably among the most popular products that people want to get ungated in. Why? Because they are very good sellers, and you know what? They're fun. So we're going to cover a couple of things that we need to cover here, and then we're going to get right into it. So again, for anyone who might be new out here or watching the replay, my name is Horace, also known as La Machine, and on this channel we talk about selling on Amazon using the arbitrage business model. So if you're interested in that, as you should be, hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification so that you don't miss any of the 4 videos that we're putting out each and every week for your benefit. And we're always looking for ways to help and make things interesting and fun. So that's what this is all about. Again, tonight is Funko night. So we're going to be doing Q&A as always. We're going to be sourcing together as always. When we source for both online and retail. So you never know what you're going to get. There may be a few of us out here. I think there are a few out here that are ungated in Funko. If you're not ungated in Funko and you want to get in on it, it's no problem. We're going to cover that because as you see, when we source together, you're going to see there's a lot of good margins with Funko. So real quick, why would you want to do Funko. You would want to do it because, of course, it's gated, and they're serious about it because Funko is all about licensed products. We're going to talk a little bit about just a touch on what the history of Funko is, just for the fun of it. We may cover a couple of fun facts, but you have to understand, on this channel, we talk about you creating a degree of separation. That is what's going to be the key for you. You can do that gated or ungated in different ways, but I tell you, when you cross over into the gated products, particularly one like Funko, you really separate yourself from, the riffraff that's out there. And I'm not saying that anybody that's out there selling this that's gated is riffraff, but don't get me started on the people that like to jump on listings and tank the listings so that we all have to try and be satisfied with making a quarter, like 25 cents, okay? A lot of times those type of people, they're not going to do what it takes to get ungated. Those that do get ungated appreciate what goes into it, appreciate the investment that they made. They're serious enough that they want to make money, and they're okay with you making money too. So, you just kind of, you put yourself into a different class. I'm going to, hold on a second. Let me cut over to my chat for a second just to see what's going on. Let's see. Okay, James has a question already. When I buy from Amazon and I use my Prime account, can I resell the units? Well, here's the thing. You really shouldn't be using your Prime benefits if you're going to be sourcing those products to sell. You want to go over the language on that. They really frown on it. Mostly, so let's be clear about this. What you really don't want to be using is things that are specific benefits just for Prime members. For example, you wouldn't want to be using expedited shipping. So be careful with that. Generally speaking, when you source from Amazon to sell on Amazon, that is okay. That we call it Amazon Flips. They even have a packet that you can get with the software I'm always talking about, Tactical Arbitrage. You can buy the flipping package because there are people that do it, and there's a lot of money in it, but it's a lot more work. Let's see. Always make sure I'm qualified to sell. Okay. So, and let me know, James, if I didn't cover everything. We'll take care of you. Newbies, if you have any questions, you got a choice. You can hold them to the end, or you can ask now. We'll answer it as best we can. One of the working class hustlers may answer before me. That's fine. I do have a couple of moderators. They'll let me know if it's urgent. Newbies, remember, you just hit the jackpot. This channel, this live stream is all about actually giving you leads. We love to talk, but we want you to leave with something. So the idea is that we actually do something, and we're gonna touch on that. We do have super chats available, so if you would like to donate $1 or $2 or anything to show your appreciation and support the channel, we definitely appreciate that. Oh, you know what? I don't know if the working class robot is out there with us, so I'm gonna have to get him going. We do have merch. We do have a course. We have lightning courses 1 and 2. The leads list is active, and all of that stuff is down in the description. This isn't a pitch fest, so we're not gonna get into all of that. So let's do this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through our ritual real quick. Then I'm going to show my numbers so that we can make sure I'm properly vetted in order to be teaching you and in order to be standing before you as a trusted authority. We need to make sure that I'm good enough, right? Because everybody can talk. We got to show the numbers. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Everybody is going to repeat after me. Good things are supposed to happen to me. Say it again. Good things are supposed to happen to me. That is our mantra. That is our mindset. That is the way we approach this thing that we call selling on Amazon, and it's not over until you win. One more thing that I hope you appreciate. Let's read this together. The only way to get good at our craft is to do our craft, not to study our craft. I'm going to say that again because I think it deserves repeating. The only way to get good at our craft is to do our craft, not to study our craft. And that's coming from Seth Godin. And that's important, hustlers, because a lot of times we study, we polish, we never ship, we never get it out because we're always working to make things better. Oh, my, we got some super chats. Thank you so much, James Hancock and Cameron. Thank you so much. You know, I love it. Thanks for your encouraging, upbeat attitude. You know what? My kids will tell you. They're out here with us now. It's just the way that I am. I've tried to be a little calmer. I can't do it. But you know what? I found a platform, and I don't know how I do it because I'm very shy. I'm very bashful. I don't like to talk. So, you know, it's taking a lot to get me to do this, but you're worth it. So I'm going to keep talking for you. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to show my numbers real quick. So let me get into my Amazon account. Drama, what's up, baby? Alright, let's see if my thing is good. Nope. I need to sign in. Hold on. Okay, I'm in and I'm good, I think. So I gotta flip a couple things. All right, so check it out. Now we're inside my Amazon account, and you can see today we've had sales. 16 sales for $375.99. And if we look at 7 days, 118 sales, a little bit over 2,800. 15 days, 276 units sold for $6,553.64, and are running 30 days, 544 units sold, $13,941.41. You know what? A little bit down, but hey, this is how things go. We're gonna look real quick. We're gonna go month to date. We're gonna get rid of all of that. And you see that? Look at my graph. This is how my sales go daily. Okay? So you can have a day as high as 659. You can have a day as low as 225. You know, this is just the real, guys. This is how it goes. But compared to last year, we're up over 172,000. We wanted to get to 200,000. I don't know, hustlers. The only thing I can say is, you know what? I don't know. We may not make it. But I tell you what we're going to do. Hold on a second. Okay. Let me make a quick change. So hold on, hustlers. I got to make a quick change to my working class robot. This won't take long, because he's already doing things that I don't want him to do. Let's see. Okay. All right, good. So he's okay, but just watch him, because he'll act crazy. Okay, so let's get into a couple of fun facts about Funko, and not to harp on it, but in case you don't know what Funko is, I looked up a couple of things So we're going to come out here. Oops. Hold on. There we go. We're going to read just a couple of things. Just in case you don't know what Funko is. Okay, it's an American company that manufactures licensed pop culture collectibles. Vinyl figures and bobbleheads. I don't do much with the bobbleheads, but the vinyl figures and, believe it or not, the plush action figures, they actually sell pretty good. I didn't think they would. So what you'll see is popular figures. You know what I mean? Let's take it. Here's another fun fact. Look at, in this image, what you're looking at is the way people collect Funkos. They're under the toy category, but you'll find not too many kids are playing with Funkos. The Funkos never really leave the box, and there are adults that are collecting this stuff. And what I wanted to, let's see here. I wanted to talk just a little bit. There was a fun fact I had out here about why some of these things, you know, why they're so popular. Let's see. It got away from me. Well, of course, now it doesn't want to show. But, well, let me see if I can find it this way. Yeah. So you might be wondering why these little figurines are so popular. And what one guy was saying was because they focus on popular culture. It could be something from a movie, it could be something, you know, presidents, it could be whatever's popular, and people collect them because they kind of get blasted into nostalgia, is the way this guy kind of put it. You can have characters from all types of TV shows. He mentioned old Mexican shows. You can have a Care Bear, John Wick, Elvira, you know, and they all look right together. Now, here's another fact. Collectors make up about 36% of Funko customers, while 31% are occasional buyers. But like I was saying, these tend to be adults, okay? Let me see. Was there anything else I wanted to cover before we move into them? No, I think that covers enough. So now let's see what we're gonna jump into it. But remember, just like anything, hustlers, just like anything, you don't have to know everything. You just gotta get to work. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get into my tactical arbitrage account because I have a search going just on Funko, and this is another great reason to get ungated in a category like Funko, because when you use the software Tactical Arbitrage, you can do a reverse search and just go specific for a particular product. So if you're not familiar with Tactical Arbitrage, that software is what I use primarily to source products. And you can source using over 900 sites, and it does all of the heavy lifting for you. But here's what I want you to pay attention to. Let's say I was going to do a reverse search, and this is how I did it. So all you got to do is come over to reverse search, and if you don't know how to use the software, we got plenty of videos that teach how to do that, including the Lightning Course and the Lightning Course 2 Plus. We got a whole playlist, a mini series out there. But what if you clicked on keyword search and you typed in Funko? What's going to happen is, you know, you use all your filters like always. I'm not going to get into that tonight, but this software would search every site that has a Funko category, and it would look for products. Now, this is what the results look like. You see all these Funkos? Now, this is a search that I did earlier in the week. This isn't a fresh search. So watch, remember, if you're using the software, you can do what I did. I clicked this update data, and that updated everything. That way I didn't have to run a brand new search. I could just update the existing. Now, as it turns out, I did a brand new search. That's what's running right here. And you see I did the keyword Funko, and you can see how far it is along in the process. There have been 63 products added today. And that has been, oh my, I think this has been going for like, I want to say 4 hours. So remember, if you're using the software, it's always good to try to give yourself, I would say the best results you get is when you can set it and forget it. Set it and go to work. Come back 8 hours later, nine hours later. Set it, go to bed. Come back 7 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours later. Give the software a chance to do what it does. And if you don't have time for that, you can come over to your cache and go 7 days or 10 days. That's going to give you faster results. It may not give you the best, but you'll have results quicker that you can sift through. And I'm telling you, when you start getting into your gated products, a lot of your results are going to look good. So let's take a look real quick. I'm going to jump over to my chat just to make sure I didn't forget anybody. And then we're going to dig in. Let's see what we got here. Michael says, do you have a goal on how many shipments to send in weekly? No, I don't. But I will tell you this. I don't miss a week. It's very rare that nothing goes in. And I'm going to tell you, you don't want to be around me if I messed around and did not get if I did not get my shipment in. You don't want to be around me, because it's important. They don't call me La Machine for nothing. Okay, you gotta get your shipments in on a consistent basis. Hustlers, if you have not clicked that thumbs up, make sure you do that for the Working Class Hustlers of America. I see 21 viewers. I see 13 likes. That's a discrepancy. Let's fix that. All right, so let's jump in real quick and let's see what we can find right now. Okay. All right, we're just going to start right where we are. Now, look at if oh, looks like I must have missed somebody. My producers let me know. Leonardo is saying in the most of the time I just find video games to sell. Okay, let me hop over real quick before I get into this and make sure I don't miss somebody. Okay, in the most of the time I just find video games to sell. What other categories do you suggest for newbies? I am in Brazil. I'm using a prep. Here's the thing. That's a good question. You can do toys. That's kind of close to video games. You can do kitchen utensils, that type of stuff. Kitchen gadgets are really good. Don't forget about clothing. Are you using tactical arbitrage? If you are, make sure you go down into the description and download the free bulk list, because then I already put together the right categories and the right stores to be sourcing from, especially for gated beginners. So take advantage of that as well. Even if you're overseas, you're still welcome to connect with me. I do it all the time. Tends to be Canadians, but we got Costa Rica. We got different places. You're welcome to connect with me, and if I can do anything to help you, I'm happy to do that. So let's get in now, because I'm gonna we're already 24 minutes into the live stream, and I'm going to hold us to a hard hour because I got stuff to do. So watch this. This is where the fun starts. Now, in this column, remember guys, if you're using tactical arbitrage, we refer to it as TA for short. So if you're using TA, you can move these columns around the way you like to sort through the data. Now listen, hustlers, listen. The software is not going to do the work for you. The software is going to put the work in front of you so that you can evaluate. Okay, that's what this is all about. Evaluating data, using the data to make a decision. Can I sell the product? Can I sell it as a profit at a profit? Now, right away, you see, this is no good. These are negative numbers, so we ain't looking at that. Now, what you could do, you could say, all right, you can sort your data right on this page. You can go into the filter manager and you can sort it here. I rarely do that anymore because I'm right on the page. And let's say you don't want to see anything from eBay. You could click on here and you could take eBay out of there. I don't want Bonanza. Who else is out here that I might not want? I'll leave Entertainment Earth, and we'll get into that in a second. Kmart, forget it. They rarely have anything. Sears, forget it. Well, you know what? I'll leave them. I'll leave Sears just in case. Walgreens is great. And you know what? Zulily, forget it. Okay, so now I'll apply this. Now, another thing we want to make sure you are aware of. Funko, remember we talked all about, Funko is all about licensing. Okay, Disney characters, Avengers, whatever, DC Comics, WWE wrestlers, all types of stuff. But certain stores have exclusive Funkos. Walgreens has Funko products that are exclusive to Walgreens. Walmart has exclusives. You know what I mean? So pay attention to that as well, just as an aside. All right. Now, we took out a couple of stores that we don't want. Now, if we wanted to, we could sort by one store. Now, the way it is right now, it's not. But if we want it, we could have this. All you have to do is click this arrow and we could sort it by store. That way you do all of your sourcing at one store if you want to. But we'll get into that later. Now, here's the store. Here's the estimated monthly sales. I don't want that. Now, watch this. We could actually say, hey, we want at least 10 sales a month. Apply that. Boom. You see what I'm saying? Now, we're looking at, again, this is negatives. So watch this. We could fix that. We want at least, let's say, $5 profit. Boom. Now you see how things start to move? Now you got $11 profit, 104% return on investment, 13 sales. Now you got to make sure you're not restricted. We're going to get into that, so don't worry. But the next thing you want to do, you should be paying somewhere around $10. Now, this is factoring in my tax. I don't know your tax situation, but I pay 6% because I'm in Pennsylvania. Now, watch this. You got to make sure that it's available to be shipped because we're doing online arbitrage, but you may see that it's in a store near you and then you decide, hey, I'm going to go retail on this. Okay. Now, see, this is not available. If it's not available, what do? You keep it moving. Okay. Now here we are at Walmart. Should be available somewhere around $10. Let's see. All right. And there's only one left. So I'm not even getting into that. The only way I would buy one is if I was doing an entire haul at Walmart. Okay. Let's see. And real quick, what I'm doing at one glance, if you're not good at this yet, you will be. I've already looked at this. I've already looked at this, and I'm over here trying to see, is it available at that price? It's not. See, this is the work that goes into this. This is what's keeping people from being successful. The software isn't going to do the work for you. You still got to do the work. Now, what you could do, let's see here. We're going to come down to this one. Hot Topic is a great place to find things. Now, it's not available, but always look at, you can get an extra 20% off. So when you go to your sites, make sure you're looking at those types of things. Okay. All right. Get out of here, my cat. Five Nights at Freddy's. I've had success with those. Now here's one. Well, that's only one left, but here's an example where it's only available at the store. So let's see here. We're just gonna keep it moving till we find one. Now you're gonna find, when it comes to Walmart, you're gonna find that you got a lot of third-party sellers. So I don't have a problem with that from Walmart, but you might not want to do it. Let's see here. Now, another thing what you could do, you could make sure when you're using your software, you could make sure that you're only looking at the in stock and apply that. So you see how your filters are working. Get the information in front of you that you like. I'm going to tell you right now, Barnes and Nobles is one of the best places. They don't always have stock, but they tend to have stock more often than some of your other items. So this one is available, and it's a plush. This is not one that you would usually think of. I'm telling you, I bought some plush and they outsold the vinyl. Okay, look at, you got estimated monthly sales 12. Okay, you're getting it for around $10 with tax. Okay, look at, there it is. Will it ship? Yes. Okay, now next step, the buy box should be around $32. Is it? Let's see. You click right here. I can tell it is. As soon as I see this, as soon as I don't see a buy box, this is what you call a suppressed buy box. As soon as you see this, you already know it's going to be around that price, because the thing of it is Amazon doesn't like the price. So that's why they suppressed it. Okay. Now, let's see. So this is the only guy, and he only has one. Guys, I'm telling you now, I would get on this one. Okay? And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this to the Working Class Hustler folder. That way, if anybody... Well, you know what? Yeah, I'll put it in there, but if anybody is approved in Funko, let me know, and we can throw it in. We can throw the ASIN and all of that data out there for you in the chat. That's how we usually do it. If not, no problem. In a minute, we're going to talk about how to get ungated in Funko. But look at this Voldemort that we were just looking at. You're talking about 122% return on investment. All right. And look at how many other people are selling the product too. Look at the velocity. This isn't crazy, but it's moving. Look at what day was that? On the 7th, you had it sell both FBA and fulfilled by merchant for $31.98. It's selling, guys. All right, let's look at one more. If we can get one more. Now watch what I do here. Now I'm just going to stay with Barnes and Nobles. So I click on that, and let's see what order it's putting it in. Maybe there's only one. That may be the only product at Barnes and Nobles right now. Let's see. It goes right to Walmart. Yeah, that's it. So we got to stay at Walmart on this particular search. So we'll do that. Now remember, I got another search going that's up to 68. So we don't know what we're going to find when we look over there. Okay, let's see what's going on with this one. That's out of stock. Let's see. And what I have found is if you're approved in Funko, it doesn't matter. If Funko is licensed with Disney, if Funko is licensed with, Avengers or whatever, you're going to be able to sell it. So in case you were thinking, well, I'm approved in Funko, but I'm not approved in Disney. No, you should be fine. Okay. And so you see how this is from the It movie. They licensed that. Let's see. Is this in stock? Now this would be one that you need to get at your store. And you know what? I'm going to put this one in. I'm going to tell you why. You see how that's already in a folder? That blue means I've already put this in a folder. Here's the deal with this one. With this one, I think you're approved. Every now and then you can sneak one in, and I'm telling you, if you can sneak one in, sneak it in. So watch this. I'm going to put something in the chat. That's the link to Amazon, and then I'm going to put the link to Walmart, and you guys, you can actually see if you're approved. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we got here. See, a lot of them, you're only going to have onesies and twosies, so, and if you're going across different sellers, you're not going to get, let's see, well, some of them do have free delivery. You ain't paying no $150, I know that. Even though apparently they're paying $220. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's see. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. And by the way, remember yesterday we had a Funko video out, and I showed some of the Funko products that I've been selling. And here, let me take a quick look at that. Let's see here. Name. Funko. So here you can see I just sold this one an hour ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 3 days. But just to show you, I'm selling Funko. They move on the regular. And every Funko that I bought, it's gone. So I actually need to do some sourcing. I didn't have time today, but I'm gonna make sure that's a priority for tomorrow. Let's see here. Oh, and James, I got your question. You were asking, so if I am qualified to sell a unit, then I can buy an item direct from Amazon and flip it? Yes, you can. you can do that. And there's nothing illegal about it. You just have to make sure that you're not using any specific Prime benefits, whether that's expedited shipping or, whatever else you may get as a result of you having a Prime membership. You can't use that, any benefits. So, like I said, the biggest one that everybody talks about is your expedited shipping. So everybody's ungated. You couldn't do it. Man, let's see here. Are you sure? Well, of course you're sure. But I could have sworn, I know we had that. Now, see, Everyday K says, yep, I can sell it. So it's kind of weird. And people will tell you, every person is not gated in the exact same things, and Amazon isn't going to tell us why they do it that way. But let's get into it. That's a great segment. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at my account. Let me see. February. I want to see February. I want to see when I got approved for Funko. I had it in the video and I couldn't find it for the live stream. I don't know what happened to it. So if I can't find it, then you'll have to look at the video from Friday to see that. I don't know where it got away to. I know it was around December of 2019 that I got approved it, and I was all happy. Oh man, I was gonna be the Funko King. And then I saw how much work goes into it. I got lazy and I sort of gravitated to the products that were easier for me, and I shouldn't have did that. Let's see. You know what I'm thinking? I probably didn't go back far enough. Oh man, Bear Man said he can't sell it. That's okay. Because we're gonna talk about getting you ungated in case you do. Oh yeah, I didn't go back far enough. That's why. Okay, I'm all turned around here. I need to go back to 18. Okay. Let's see here. Instapot. January. Yeah, there it is. Hold on one second, hustlers. All right, so check this out. This is important, so follow. Just move that down. Now look at. These are the brands. You can see the brands that I'm approved in. When you see that right there, that number, then you know you had to submit the items. See how I'm approved in Play-Doh? That was auto. I was auto ungated in that. Boppy Baby Auto. Kids and baby furniture, that's a category, not a brand, a category. Auto. Okay, Stomp Rockets brand, auto. Remember, you have your categories that you can be gated in. You have your brands that you can be gated in. So I can be ungated in kids and baby furniture. But then when we get to a particular brand, no, I'm gated. So if you see that number, you know I had to actually submit the document. So what document are we talking about? Watch this. Now, some of you may have heard about getting ungated in toys from a site called Entertainment Earth. Now, Entertainment Earth looks like this. Okay, this is toys, blah blah blah. That's not the same. If you're sourcing here, you're doing arbitrage. Okay, you're not going to get an invoice that you can give to Amazon to show them that you have a wholesale account. This is arbitrage. Now, the part of Entertainment Earth that you're going to want to deal with is called EE distribution. And I'll show it to you in just a second. If I can get to it. Yeah. Okay. So notice the difference. Let me fix that. Now you're at EE distribution. That's part of Entertainment Earth. But if you want to get an account, you're going to have to go to EE distribution, and you can do this on your own. Okay? Look at right here. Attention retailers, dealers, and merchants. Get started now. All you need, your first name, last name, email address, blah, blah, blah. The name of your company. Now, you will have to be a company. All right? But you don't have to be incorporated. You see what I'm saying? And everything is done right then and there. You can get approved with Hasbro. You can get into all of the different stuff. And let me see if I can show you. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can show you what it looks like once you're inside. Okay. Hold on a second. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Now, I want to show you something. So once you get inside, once you have an account with EE distribution, this is what it looks like. It's not the best layout, but let's say you wanted to get into Star Wars. You see along the side, you can say Star Wars shop. Now, the thing about it is, the way EE distribution works, they take a lot of orders in from all of us. Then they go make an order with Hasbro or, Fisher Price or whatever. So they don't always have stock on particular items. You're using this site just to get ungated in a brand. You're not coming out here to make money. Okay, technically you're using a wholesale account. You're using a wholesale account in order to get approved so that you can go ahead and do arbitrage. You get better margins anyway. Okay, so what you're gonna have to do, it's still work, hustlers. Once you get your EE distribution account, it's still work, and you're gonna have to be looking. If it says in stock, then you can go ahead and see what the case quantity is, total pieces per case. So this is what you would pay for a case of this Deadpool head. And here's the deal. 4 pieces ain't gonna be enough because the invoice needs to have at least 10 pieces, I think it is with Amazon, right? So these are the things you got to be thinking about. Try to get the cheapest product you can get just to get ungated, right? And I mean, toys, you guys, you're going to have to spend the time to learn. You're going to learn a lot about toys that you really didn't know, because I mean, it goes deeper than you just saying, For example, Hasbro or whatever. A lot of these brands, especially say Disney, you could be approved in Disney, but you're not approved in Disney Frozen. You could be, Star Wars is a weird one where being approved in the main brand ain't enough, depending on a particular franchise, if you will. Does that make sense? But yeah, this was back. This is what I did to get approved in Funko. I bought this Hellraiser pinhead. And I did this way back. Look at when that shipped. January 28th of 2019. And I bought 12 of them. Okay? Just to get approved. So go to EE Distribution, and if you're having any problems, connect with me. If you don't know how to connect with me, boom, you'll text the words working class hustler to the number on your screen. I'll reply, get you saved into my contacts, and now we're officially connected. And from there, you can ask me questions. You can, whatever you want. I do consultations. We can talk about getting you on my Ungated Leads list. Whatever it is you need. If you just want questions answered, I do that. Okay? So now, I'm going to make sure I didn't miss any questions. And now what we're going to do is go back. Now look at. Actually, first let me take a look at how much time we got. We got about 10 minutes, hustlers. So watch this. So remember, we were looking here, and all pretty much what we had was Walmart. Let's go back, because we got another search going. They're saying there's 78 products. I don't know if they're going to be good or not. All you have to do from here is view the data, or if you were in your search manager, that's going to show you what's searching right now. And there it is. And if you're looking at the current, these are the current searches going on. Excuse me. You can open this up to see how many got put in. And like you said, you're at 78. So let's go in. We're just going to go view data. And let that load. Now remember, it took the filters that we've been using and brought them over, and look at, now we got more Barnes and Nobles. All right, let's look at this. 85% return on investment. I'm telling you guys, you really don't have to spend a lot of money on Funko. Guys, this is out of stock, but Funko is a worthwhile brand to get into if you can. Okay. And a lot of times you're going to see them out of stock. So I'm telling you now, when you go source, you better be ready. What do I mean by ready? You better be ready to pull the trigger. I'm telling you now, because you're not the only one looking at these things. Be careful. Make sure that the one you're looking at is wearing the right outfit, that it's the right edition, or whatever. Okay? You got to be careful. You see how this says select packaging grade, add another $2. I don't know about all that, but let's see if we can find that. It should be selling for around $25 on Amazon. Let's see. 25 plus shipping and handling. You see what I'm saying? But somebody's got it primed, so let's see what they're doing. Prime, new. Now see, here's the deal. You might look and you might think, okay, Amazon is selling it for $10.99. That's fine, but think, guys, look at your data. Who has the buy box? Who has the buy box? This is the buy box right here. Let me close that. Who has the buy box? Are you thinking, hustlers? Are you following me? Don't be afraid. Why? Why is Amazon giving this guy the buy box when they have it for cheaper than that guy? The world may never know, but you got to pay attention to that, because a lot of people will leave and they'll say, Amazon's on that, when they could have actually, Amazon would have given them the buy box. Don't you see? Another reason that you might want to consider this brand. All right. So there you have that. And like I said, let's see, look at this, sold on yesterday for $24.99. And another thing, did you notice how many Amazon had in stock? They don't even have that many. And a lot of times these products, you're not guaranteed to be able to find them. Funko has a certain amount that they run at a particular time, gone. Amazon has 3 left. I'm saving that one. Let's see, where's my working class hustler folder? Yeah, right there. Let's look at another one. Sometimes you don't get any images. Oh well. But you see how you have NASCAR. This is what I was telling you. They license all types of stuff. And this big bad toy store, they tend to have their stock in order. Now here's another thing. You got to make sure he's wearing the right uniform, because sometimes particular editions, let's see. Now this said, the software said it should be selling for around close to $30 on Amazon. Probably is, because there's a suppressed buy box. Prime, new. Let's see. Well, he only has 1 left. Let me see. Did we filter that right? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's Toy Wiz. He only has 1, so I really wouldn't worry about that. I can see. Let's see. Nah, I'd probably pass on that. Now I could hover over this. I could see what the highest was, and I'm looking in the new column, that blue column, and the highest it ever was $17.95. Although that's not including any shipping that might have been in that. So that would be one you'd have to think about. With an estimated monthly of 20, I might wait. Let's see what else we got. This item should be going for $24.98 on Amazon. Let's see here. Nobody is FBA. That's good, because that means you could sell it for a little bit more. You got 30, you got 31, and again, you're getting it for like 11. A quick rule of thumb: if the price you're paying, if it's going for 3 times that much on Amazon, look at the velocity on this. When you see that green line squiggly like that, okay, let's look at that here. See, this isn't showing the shipping on that. That had some shipping involved. Let's just look at the new. See how you got your $4.99 shipping, $5.99 shipping, blah 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 blah. Yeah, this one, I'm sticking that in mine, in there with the hustlers. We'll look at one more. We'll take some last questions. So get your questions ready. And in particular, I want to know, hustlers, let me know what you think about today's show. Instead of just focusing on, ungated, on new stuff, we want to grow, right? So let me know, how you feel about that. Because we got other brands that we can get you ungated in. Nike, Adidas, stuff like that. And I'm telling you, you cross that line, the game could change for you. Let's see. And here we go again. Nobody is FBA. So then you're really only looking at your free shipping people. And you could still make about, $7. Okay? So there you have it, guys. Let me come over to the chat, make sure I didn't miss anybody. That's right. Drummer says Amazon does share. And I'm telling you, a lot of people don't think that they will share. A lot of people think they specifically will not share. So they won't jump on listings that you could be jumping on. I've been doing it since the beginning. How many times have I said it, hustlers? Amazon has nothing to gain. Amazon has nothing to gain by keeping you from making sales so that you leave their platform. When over 50% of the sales that are happening on Amazon come from third-party sellers like you. They want you to be successful. Now they've got to balance your agenda, their agenda, and the customer's agenda. So when it's all said and done, the customer kind of gets the priority. But if they can see that you're serious, they know what you're doing. They know what you're doing. They know how many shipments you got coming in. They know how regular you are. They know you're doing arbitrage. They know you're doing arbitrage. If anybody, see, now I'm about to start hollering. If anybody ever tries to tell you that, arbitrage is not legal, arbitrage will get you in trouble, here's what you tell them. You tell them that you're familiar with the software Tactical Arbitrage. And how does the software work? The only way the software works is if Amazon gives them the authorized API to make it work. That means Tactical Arbitrage went to Amazon and said, hey, we help people do arbitrage. We need to be able to access this, and this, so that they can find products that they can sell using the arbitrage business model. And the name of our software is Tactical Arbitrage. And what did Amazon say? Well, apparently they said okay, because we're using the software. So, Amazon's not stupid. All right, let me go over and check one more thing. Tom Capstick says here and appreciating the video. Yes, share the Nike site for purchasing to get ungated. All right, now I don't know exactly when I'm going to do that. Primarily, we focus on newbies, but I am ungated with Nike. I got to do some work on that because I got auto ungated in Nike, and let that be a lesson unto you. Continue doing the business always. If you're gated in a brand, if you're gated in a category, click to see if you're going to get auto ungated. You just never know. Things change. I got auto ungated in Under Armour. Then all of a sudden, they gated me again. So things do happen. So don't get all, worked up over it. Just understand. Amazon knows what's going on. They want you to be successful, but they got to know that they can trust you. That's all there is to it. But thank you to everyone. Make sure, again, hustlers, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Okay, if you got any value at all out of this video, hit the thumbs up. Thank you once again to everyone who helped and donated, showed some love to the working class hustlers of America. When you help me, you're helping yourself. I appreciate it. Remember, get connected with me. if you need to get connected, that's what I'm here for. So get connected with me. What else? Yeah, that pretty much covers it for now. Go down in the description, take advantage of everything that we got out there for you, and I will see you guys on the Jump On It video. If there's anything that I did not answer, make sure, if we're not connected, then just leave a comment, okay, in the comment section. I check my comments daily. All right, so that's going to do it, guys. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Music! Remember, guys, this is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace, respecting your mind, your time, and most definitely your grind. I just showed you how to get that paper. It's time to go get mine. Hustle! You're welcome, Paula. Cameron. Later.